Now, Emmerdale's car crash storyline comes to a dramatic head tonight. How far do you think Nicola will go to protect our daughter Angel?
Watch out!
Oh, Kathy! Angelica! I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Angelica was the youngest in the car. She was led on by the others.
I haven't been honest with you.
About what?
About the accident. It wasn't Kathy driving with me.
You're telling her to lie. You're on top of everything else.
Our children mean everything to us. That's what we've always agreed. And we will do anything to protect them from harm.
We made the decision, yeah? It's done.
Well, that was an exclusive wee peek at tonight's episode at the end there. Actress Nicola Wheeler, who's played Nicola King for over 20 years, ridiculously. I can't believe that. It's mad, isn't it? Join me now. She is a tiger. She is, you know, she's tiger mama. She'll do anything to protect her baby. But then you've got Jimmy as well, he's just kind of, he's in denial of everything sometimes, isn't he?
Yes, so they had a weekend where Jimmy just wouldn't talk about it. And then he comes back and lays down the law and says, OK, we're going to lie. And obviously Nicola doesn't want to do it because she wants to do the right thing. And her attitude is, no, what we'll do is we'll support Angel through it, but we need to go to the police. But she agrees to go along with her husband. And as we'll see in tonight's, it has dire consequences because what they're not looking at is Angel's mental health and how she's coping with what she did.
Right, exactly. Don't you think, though, Nicola, it must be wonderful to be called Nicola and you know, in real life and in there. It just makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? She has mellowed a lot when you think about it, what she was like before. She has mellowed a wee bit, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, I think being a mum has definitely mellowed her.
Totally, that's
definitely.
it.
And I was really surprised when I got these scripts because I thought if anyone is going to be saying, OK, let's lie, I want to be mayor, it would be Nicola. But interestingly, the writers didn't do that. They said, no, we're going to make Jimmy the strong one and Nicola's going to...
different side to her, actually. And I do think she relies on him a lot more. You know, looking at it from the outside, you think, oh, he's a big wuss. She wears the trousers. He's completely henpecked. But it's not like that. It's that thing of you never know what's going on in somebody's marriage. It's a wee bit like that, but we see it.
Exactly. I mean, she is a strong woman, but she does listen to her husband. You know, she makes a lot of mistakes and Jimmy forgives her, but she does listen to him and he does make a lot of the big decisions in the family.
Yeah. I like someone who's painfully honest like that. Yeah. Sometimes when you don't even, you kind of go, oh, really? You said that? OK. But sometimes we need that. Everybody pussyfoots around a lot.
Well, I always say it's great having a job where you can go in and insult all your friends and still have friends at the end of the day as well.
Which is really good. And 20 years, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
I know. Absolutely.
And so many funny things. I mean, the one that I will never forget is, of course, when you had that brilliant fight with Mandy Dingle. That was absolutely hilarious. And that's the thing about the character. That's just hilarious. There's a lot of laughs as well. You know, she's exasperating sometimes, but a very funny person.
Yeah, I mean, we love doing this. Lisa is amazing. So most of these stunts we did ourselves. The only one we didn't do is where she throws me onto the table.
Yes,
but everything else, she was going, I can pick Nicola up, it's fine, I can spin her around. And I was saying to the researcher, this is where we, this day we had freakishly warm weather in Leeds, which we never have.
Yes.
And we both burnt the buttercream. So we had factor 50 on, but the cake buttercream on our face. Because we kept, for takes, we kept having to reapply the buttercream to match.
Oh, no.
And, yeah, we actually burned.
Oh, for goodness sake. The joys and the hazards of things that we don't know. Now, look, I didn't know. This is fascinating. Now, how do you describe it, the things that you do with dogs? That you started off, is it like a therapy? Is it like therapy?
So I've trained as a Bowen therapist. I had Bowen therapy 20 years ago and then more recently, and I thought I want to actually learn how to do this. So in 2021, I graduated and it took a year of training. Right. And then I found out, Bowen therapy moved on into horses, equine.
Right. Is this about like just looking after?
It's a light touch therapy. So it's basically moving around the fascia, tendons, and it's applying light pressure across certain points of the body.
Right.
And what you're basically doing is unlocking tension. And you can do it for dogs. So canine both. I'm currently training.
Wow.
Because my dog Sydney's got hip dysplasia, so I thought this is a brilliant thing to learn to help him.
Of course.
To maybe keep his meds down. Bowen therapy is not an alternative to medication. It's
no,
it's a
but alongside.
Yes,
of course.
It's complementary to it.
Yeah. How cool is that? And of course it would work on animals.
Yeah,
Of course it would work for them.
absolutely. Well, you
course it
think there's hydrotherapy, there's loads of human treatments that
Yeah.
work on animals as well.
Exactly.
And I'm doing Nick's dog, who plays Jimmy, and Jeff and Zoe's dogs as well.
Well, if
so.
anything ever happens to Angus or Ruby, I shall send them your way.
Absolutely.
I shall be on that train right up to Leeds, sorting myself out. What an amazing thing to do. It's brilliant. Well, look, great to see you, Nicola. And Emmerdale, of course, continues tonight, 7:30. It's all going on. Thank you.